Hello, hello, and welcome to a very special episode of City Skylines. Because, some of you might be seeing, there's something a little special on the menu right here. The editor tools have been released. So I have very slightly played with these, just enough to kind of know what I'm doing. And they are very interesting. So we're just gonna let time play while we're doing this. So we're gonna start making a new world. We're gonna make our own world. And we're gonna kind of figure it out as we go. So I have not yet to figure out how to pick where the starting tile is. That's the only thing I don't understand. But we'll figure that out as we go. Right now, we're just gonna. I'm just kind of figuring this out as I go a little bit. Border seawater. Add item. So now, if I think what I've done right here is created a thing that spawns in ocean water from a direction. So hang on, let's set the time nice and early. Right? I want to figure out where the sun rises. So that's where the sun rises. So that's the east. And I think I want to imply this is an east coast location. So let's stick this over here. And we'll turn up the water simulation speed a little bit. So, does the ocean only flow in from where I put this thing? Yeah, from near this. Okay, that's interesting. So if we want to say, like, that's the source of all ocean, then that's the source of all ocean. And can I add a second one? Yeah. So let's... Ooh. If that is the east... Let's get to sunset. And that's the west. That implies we're close to a pole. Or I'm horribly misunderstanding how this all works. Let me stop giving all my viewers seizures. Alright, we're just gonna make this direction where our ocean comes from. Generically. Alright, I had kind of figured out that bit in my experimenting a little bit ago. Oh, come on. Come on, there we go. You can give them a set pollution, wow. The other thing I realized you can do, so this thing, if I'm not gonna touch it. Actually, I'm gonna do this, right? Watch this. If I were to say, raise up a hill here. Right? That's a super tall hill. Well, now if we bring this entire height scale down, it's a tiny hill. If I bring it up to higher than what it was at, so let's say 8, it's a massive hill. So this adjusts what the absolute limits of our map we're going to be playing with are. Which I think is very interesting and might be something we will play with as time goes on. Ooh. Hang on. Smooth all that out. Yeah, and so right now, we've got some ocean coming in. So, let's actually go ahead and raise up a little bit of terrain. And what are the other brushes? I'm upset it doesn't give me example images, but this is the beta version of this thing. Let's go ahead and just do... How big can I get you? Alright, so now we've got an ocean that's flowing in. Hang on, let's... How do I... There we go, I want... Let's push that ocean out. And now I can dig out an ocean if I want to. I could have just changed the height that the ocean was spawning, but I feel like in my brain this makes more sense. This is easier for me to wrap my head around doing it this way. I think I might have accidentally changed the height slightly as I was doing that, but whatever. Alright, and so now... Where did I set the water is coming in from? Over here. So this is where we want to start our general coast environment. My goal for this is I want this map to feel akin to what you might see in, like, a GTA game. Right? So, like, a big old city that just lies in the middle of fucking ocean. More or less. Okay, I'm bothered by the complete lack of music in this mode, but whatever. Why is my water not simulating? Did I not set the ground low enough? Oh, it is simulating. Okay. It's just all simulating from that one angle, right? I wonder if there's a way to change how the edge of the map looks, so that things run off the edge of the map more. Now, let's look at some of our other brushes. Mountain brush. That's cool. Triangle brush. Mountain brush. Mountain brush. A rectangle brush. That's, I want to use that a little. So this is probably going to be a multi-video series making this map. And also, yes, this means that City 2 is more or less going to get abandoned. But that was the thing everyone was voting for in the Discord, was that the once the map editor released to start a whole new series. Alright. Peak brush. Tendril brush. Hot. Tendril brush. Mountain brush. Ooh, that's cool looking. Ooh, I really like that. Alright. So we've got... Let's turn up our water simulation speed to max speed for a second. Oh, the game is not a fan of that. Alright, oceans are filling out. Border river source. Constant water level source. Consistent rate water source. I don't know what the difference of those are. And this is showing me pollutions and such. Okay. You can also, like, place fucking buildings and shit. But I don't think we're gonna get that far with this. Alright. So now what do I want to do? So I want to now divide this map into sort of quadrants and sectors. And I think one good way to do that immediately, that'll be fun, is to take this tool. And let's switch over to the tendril. And the ocean that flows in should over time start to fill that. Let's turn up the water speed a little bit. Something high that won't kill my computer. Alright. Another brush I really like the look of. This bad boy. I'll do more with that in a second. I'm really just getting I'm vibing things out at the moment. None of what we're doing is gonna have to stick or be permanent. There's another one I really liked. I keep slicking. Not that. This one is cool. Okay. Let's turn this to like 5. We'll use this brush. Can I undo? Yeah. I thought I turned this down. Why is it not? Oh, I'm doing size instead of strength anyway. Let's just texture our entire map a little bit. Using this. Because I like a good texture being on the map you're using. Can you even tell I did that? No, let's turn this up a little. You know, we're building our canvas from which our art will flow forth. That's what this is. There we go. Now we're seeing a difference. There we go. All right. So yeah, this is us like just figuring out what we're doing, starting out, you know, letting water flow into the map in areas. So where is the water's resting height? Not even really where I want it to be, I don't think. No, you know what? That's pretty good. Soften tool. This isn't really achieving the exact effect I was hoping for. I'm just not holding it long enough, maybe. I think I really like the look of this brush. And let's try this real fast. Get this as low as we can. No, I decided I don't like that. Let's go with a clean 5. Oh, Jesus, that's crazy. A clean 5,000. Hey, scale. I just kind of pushed out the oceans by mistake doing that. I just want to soften these coasts up a little. And let's try this. Not what I meant to do. How does this tool work in this? Okay. That's how it works now. The tools work a little bit different than they did in the last game. Again, this is all about getting our base work done, you know? From this mess, art will flow. In fact, hang on. We're figuring out the tools and figuring out what we're gonna do with them. I'm not going at this with a specific plan beyond make it feel GTA-ish, and I think I want to go for a surrealist style by the end. I want this to be a surrealist landscape. Man, the lack of music is really killing me. How do I make that do different than what it's doing? Because the way it used to work was like you would select a starting point. Oh, there we go. It is like that still. Okay. It's now making everything slope. It's a slope towards the starting point. So this gives me an initial like dirt mound in which I can carve out my map. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. I really like this brush for a good, like, laying the groundwork thing. I trapped some water up here, apparently. Alright. Yeah, we're getting our starting clay lump here. The water's just not flowing in fast enough. I missed the way sea level worked in the last game. Yeah, let's let the water flow in for a while. But this island is getting us a starting point, you know? So hang on, there's where's the thing I'm looking for? Is it in here? Resource, how do I... There was a checklist option previously. I'm trying to find that. Prefab, bulldoze. Man, all this like texture looks very cool right now. But where is the thing I'm looking for? In here. Here we go. Nope. I was looking at it when I was doing my test run. There's a thing that tells you everything you need for a map to be like a done deal. Where is it though? It was... Where is it? Map. Okay, here we go. Map. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah, checklist. Theme, we'll stick with Europe, yeah. Select starting tile. How do I change that? Starting map name. Ollie Land for now, but we might change it. Select starting tile. Ah, here we go. I wish I could have this grid displayed at all times. Okay. Okay. So you know what we're gonna do now? This is something I wanted to be able to see. We're gonna tackle this one tile at a time. Okay, hang on. You know what? New map. All progress going out the window, but we're gonna make this video a little bit longer. Map. Select starting tiles. We're gonna turn all these off for a moment. And just select one starting tile for now. Right? But the plan is, we're gonna do it one tile at a time. So let's start off with water. Set it to speed 8. Gonna add a border water source right over here. And then we're gonna go in the terrain tool. We're just gonna oh, wrong tool. There we go. Get this just above sea level. Switch to square brush. There it is, the rectangle brush. And we're just gonna go ahead and fill in this square. It's above sea level, but why doesn't it? Because it's not. There we go. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. All right, now the bulk of it is above sea level. And then we're going to take these edges and we're going to actually hang on. We're going to carve away so that it has an actual coastline. Here we go. Maybe in the future I should try and get background music flowing for this series. That'd probably be a very worthwhile thing. Now we're going to do this. And then soften tool. Ah, shit. I can't just undo. Fuck. I keep hitting Control Z hoping it'll undo mistakes. Well, no mistakes, just happy little accidents. We'll live with what we've done there. Hang on. What is going on with the water source? It's not flowing in much, it feels like. What is its height? Okay, what is this space's height? Oh no, okay, it is flowing in. Just looks, you know what? We're going for a surrealist dream world, so it's okay if things look off. What are other map requirements? Have an outside road connection. Alright, how do I do that? Let's go into here. Into here? Which option gets me roads? Oh my goodness, that's contextualizing things of scale. Four-lane highway. Intersections, large roads. Yeah, that's what we're gonna use. It's gonna flow in right off. Okay. It needs terrain. Where is my square brush? Alright. I'm figuring this out as I go, don't worry. Like I said, nothing I place will be permanent. Anything can be changed later on. Give your map a name. Have an outside terrain connection. Have an outside airplane connection. Have an outside electricity connection, oil. Okay. What am I looking for? Yeah. Bulldoze that real fast. Get the XL road divided. What did I just do? Oh, I don't know what I did and I didn't like it. Oh, I'm editing prefabs. That's what I was doing there. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Where is tracks, effects? How do you get the electrical connections? Where are they hiding those? You can tell that this is a beta because it's hard to find things. Um, Oh, here we go. There's a search bar. Hmm. What do they call the fucking tower things? Uh, what do you... Holy shit. Vehicles, props, characters. Like, what would it even be put in? I don't... we'll figure that out. No, I want to figure it out now. And I don't want to be... There we go. Jesus, I kept trying to hit the escape key and wasn't getting rid of it. What are the power connectors in City Skylines called? They're called... They're called... Power line? Is it just power lines? No. High voltage and low voltage line. Here we go. And there we have our outgoing connections. So now I can do this. Not exactly what I was trying to do. Stop raising back up when I'm trying to drop it. Jeebus. Here we go. God damn it. It keeps doing that thing where it slopes back up. There we go. Where's my favorite mountain brush? This one, yes. That's so weird looking, and I love it, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for weird, surrealist landscape. I'm kind of... So... And then it's... What are going to be its connection points to its neighboring areas. I want to do not bigger brush size. I want to do stronger brush. Where's the... Tendril brush? No. Yeah. Let's do this a little bit. I did the wrong tool. Where's the river brush? Brush, mesa, rectangle. River brush. I want to border the edges of this with sort of mountainy vibes. Because I want each square to be like its own weird independent environment. Right? So, this is us making what will be, I think this may ultimately end up being the starting square, but we might change our mind on that later. Alright, let's soften this now. Fuck! No, stop! It was perfect. Smooth that out. Again, I love how weird just the road protruding out in that way is. Alright, and now let's go ahead and... roads. Get the biggest road again. And give me my... There we go. And then... hang on. Hang on. I want to get this to... yeah, it feels like a good height. There we go. The last game wouldn't let you place tunnels in the build mode, but now you can. And I'm gonna take advantage of that. And there you go. That's the exit of this region. And just to help us with mentally picturing scale, let's just like put a building in here. A normal size building. Bus teapot garage. A chapel. Some of the basic city parks. So yeah, you could start building something here. Why is it not? There we go. Hang on, no. I've changed my mind on how I'm placing those. Yes, or hang on. There we go. I'm not trying to overlap, I'm trying to connect. Trying to connect. Why aren't you letting me connect? There we go. Come on, can I get this to do what I want it to do? There we go. Let's delete a couple of those to help with shaping this out. Yeah, and then it's gonna scale up the mountain. In a very weird, intentionally weird way. Because again, we're going for a surrealist environment here. Alright, now let's start painting on some resources. So this is going to be your first location, so you're probably actually not going to have a lot of resources you can make use of. I don't even think I want to put groundwater. So I don't think we're going to do anything there. What can I do to the surface? Agricultural clip surface? I don't know what that is. Clothes dryer? Oh, that's not a surface. It moved me off surface mode. Yeah, we could get really detailed with this. Foresty surface, what does that do? It's just a colored ground. So they just got colored grounds, huh? Landfill, oil, pavement, sand, tile surface. Alright, I want to do foliage. Oh no, is there not a tree? Okay, brush. No. No, wait, no, that's... Do they not just have a... Do they not just have... Oh, okay. Oh, thank God, there is a... There is a brush. Alright. I like birch trees, so yeah, let's do the birch tree brush. I'm sorry. Why the fuck are all the trees on their side? Oh no. Is there not a... Is there not a remove brushes? Okay, good. There's a remove trees brush. Just right clicking with this. Why are they all sideways? Why? Why are you on fire? No, you're not. When I touch them, they light on fire. You know what? Surrealist landscape. See, surrealist landscape is perfect because it's an easy way for me to just be like, I don't fucking care when the game does something weird because it can fit the theme. Alright. That's our first square map done. It only took 44 minutes because I also dicked around for 20 of those minutes. Each square will get progressively more interesting. I will say that right now. So our next one, we're now going to move from there to here. And that's what we'll be working on next time. Isn't that gonna be fun? Alright, let's go ahead and give this a preliminary name for now. Ollieland. And let's save. Let's... How do I save it? Save map right there. Okay, good. Alright. In the future, we may get more tiles done and expand this further. But for now, for our weird, surrealist world that we're going to start making, this is the start. And the ocean is still flowing out. So yeah. I kind of like the weird tall ocean wall here. It adds to the weird vibes. I want this world to feel like a fever dream, like liminal land. You know, like a liminal space place. So yeah, week by week we'll go tile by tile, building this out, turning this into a incredible world that we'll then eventually build a city in. That'll be something. So I hope you all look forward to that. And cards will be appearing in a moment. Love all of you very, very much, and ta-ta for now.